Hey there, friendlies, how's up? Welcome to another episode from your buddy Jess over at Raindance Bushcraft. Today I want to talk to you about a well thought out fire kit. And to demonstrate, I'm going to use my fire kit, because I think I did a pretty good job of thinking it out. I'm not going to demonstrate by making any fires today because well, let's face it, half the province is burning, okay? So, in no particular order, I'm just going to go from what's on top to what's in the bottom of my envelope. Okay. First off, this is my favorite method of making fire. This is, come on, foo, get on out of there. Flint and steel. The way you do that is you take your Charcloth or whatever, your combustible, you put it on to the flint, you hold it like a 45-degree angle. Ooh. And you don't make sparks on camera in forest fire season. I'll explain. Hold it like a 45-degree angle works best for me. You get a good snap on it and you get some sparks. The sparks sort of land on the combustible, and then you can put these down, wrap the Charcloth or whatever in your tinder bundle, and blow until you get flames, which you then add to your fire lay. It's great. It takes some practice, but I do love it. Take that, mosquito. Man, and I'm wearing bug spray. Next, okay, it's good to have a little bit of extra birch bark. Okay, this is Fatwood. What it is it's some pine or evergreen that is chock full of resin. And what I like to use this for is I'll use the back of my knife or my silky saw and scrape some of this dust into my tinder bundle or whatever, because what happens is when this stuff catches, it burns a good long time, or long enough to make your tinder really catch, and sometimes your kindling, actually, depending. What I have here is an old Altoids tin with a hole in the top. What I use this for, I mean, look, it's all burnt up and stuff. What I use this for is I put some 100% cotton, or it'll work with other 100% natural fibers as well, but cotton's really the top for me. You put that in there, chock full, and you put this in your fire. And what happens here is there's enough air here for smoke to come out of, but not enough oxygen gets in to actually combust, to create flames and then ashes. It chars the way you make charcoal or whatever. Now, once the smoke stops coming out of the top, you use some tongs or something, you take this out of the fire and you put it aside and let it cool completely before you open it up. Because if you take it out and immediately open it up to see if it's all charred, whoosh, oxygen gets in, you get flames, and then it just turns to dust. So take this aside, let it cool, and then take a look, and if you've done it right, black. There are very few items out there that will catch a spark as good as some Charcloth. What I got in here is just some second tier combustibles. This is Horsehoof fungus that I bashed the hell out of, and then I boiled it up in a solution of birch ash. You know, for if you decide you want to do a little prehistoric fire lighting. And here's one of those wax, whatever they're called, right? You snap it, you fluff it up, that'll catch a spark and burn a good long time. Stormproof matches, they're no fun, but if you're in a case where you're not trying to start a fire for the love of bushcraft, you're trying to start a fire because you're freezing, that's the way you go. That's more Fatwood. Pocket bellows, right? You've got your fire lay, you know, you've got your embers starting to go when you're trying to help them flame up. You get this baby all the way open. You blow on it until the flames appear and you're golden. This you don't need, but it does make things go a little easier. And then last but not least, this is not a fire steel. This is a ferro rod, okay? Ferro rod. Fire steel is the one that you hit against a rock. Now, this one has a scraper on it so that you can, don't start a forest fire, so that you can, you know, scrape a spark off of it. I I'm using this one, but generally I just use the back of my knife or my silky saw. It works just as well. Fire magic. And that's it. That's all I use in my fire kit. Some people have like a little bow drill kit or whatever. I don't. I keep meaning to learn how to do that, but I haven't yet. So this kit is well thought out for the way I like to make my fires. That's all she wrote. Thanks for hanging out with me while I showed off my little fire kit. Hopefully helping you guys get some ideas for building your own fire kits if you're at that stage in your bushcraft journey. As I always say, if you like what I'm doing, please do the following 3 things. 1, comment down below. What's in your fire kit? Do you think I'm missing something that I really need for if the shift hits the fan or something? Or are you one of those who's like, man, you got to try bow drill. You got to try hand drill. You know, let me know down below. Number 2, please share this video. That helps me more than you can possibly imagine. And 3, leave me a smiley thumb. If you don't like what I'm doing, that's all right. Drop me a frowny thumb. Thanks for watching, guys.